Boys, get used to the uploads. There's going to be an absolute crap ton of uploads coming today. What's going on, everyone? My name is Damien, also known as QP. How's everyone going today? And if you guys are unaware by now, I'm doing a series where I'm going through every single NBA team before the season starts, which is tomorrow. So I've got 15 videos uploaded today. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do it, alright? If I haven't done your team already, it's coming very soon. It'll actually come today, matter of fact. But I've done 15 or 16 so far. They're all my previous videos, so go have a look and like and subscribe just in case you haven't seen your team yet. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Like and subscribe if you're new, post notifications, all that good stuff. Let's get it. In today's video, we're talking about the Washington Wizards. I don't think it'll be a long one because it's going to be a very bad season for these guys. It was naturally a terrible season. They didn't get any production from much of the young players whatsoever. Jordan Poole was coming over expected to be somewhat of an all-star level player after, I guess, having his role really limited when he was with the Golden State Warriors. So most people thought he was just going to come straight to Washington and just absolutely kill it. I thought he would have had all-star potential as well, but after his season last year, it's only uphill because it was that terrible last year. I couldn't even have Bro on my fantasy team for real. That's when you know it's bad. But the second half of the season was definitely much more tidy for Jordan Poole. He was still averaging almost 18 points for the year. But Washington Wizards fans needed to be excited and I guess just hope that these numbers go up this season, which they definitely should be. There's been a lot of talk of reporters over the offseason that Jordan Poole's completely bought into this team, so it means he's here to stay. Obviously, he's still got 2 years left in his contract. And we'll just try to see what the new coaching system is going to try to do with this team. Kyle Kuzma was also just staying at the same level of consistent, which is not a bad thing, but you want to see him take another leap to all-star potential as well. But you don't know if he actually wants to be with this team or how long he's going to be with this team, because he could have got traded to the Dallas Mavericks last year, but he actually said to the Washington Wizards he didn't want to go there because he felt like they weren't a championship level team, and there they were in the finals, so that's just down bad for him. He's stuck in Washington for now. But fortunately for Wizards fans, you guys are going to have the classic duo back of Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma. How excited do y'all have to be? I mean, it's pretty mediocre, very mid duo. But you guys are bringing in such a solid point guard in Malcolm Brogdon, who's actually said in his media day conference that the fact he's always wanted to play for Washington, so that's cool that he's here and he's totally got the whole buy-in. I reckon he'll fit in really nicely right next to Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma, Jonas Valanciunas. I don't know who the starting power forward is going to be, but if it's who I think it's going to be a very tall lineup with Alex Star right there as well. And that's actually really exciting. Alex Star looked horrible in Summer League, but he looked 10 times better come the preseason. I don't know what's up with that. It was even the same when he was playing with us in Australia. He was playing really well against grown men, but with competition his age, he just seemed to struggle for some reason. It's just very odd to see. You don't really usually say that much. I mean, it's kind of obvious that you guys are heading to a full rebuild stage. You guys are going to trade away Daniel Gafford halfway during the season as well to the Dallas Mavericks for literally just draft compensation, it feels like. And very exciting news as well, come this offseason, you guys are going to sign Corey Kispert to a 4-year deal. I think it's roughly around the $34 million mark range. That's very cheap. Kispert is very slept on. He's such a great player. And the fact that you guys got him locked in for 4 more years is great. But I think he's got a player option on that last year of that contract. And also the big man position, you guys still got guys like Rashad Holmes and Marvin Bagley. I've always been really big on Rashad Holmes since he was with the Kings. I just always think he's had some massive potential. I really hope he can show up with the Washington Wizards this season. And same with Marvin Bagley, he actually had a really solid season once he got traded to you guys. But Washington Wizards fans have to be really excited about Bilal Coulibaly. I'm very sorry if I pronounce his name wrong. I'm not good at pronouncing names for real. But towards the end of the season last year, more of the second half of the season, he was actually coming out and showing it out. There was a stretch where he was averaging 20 plus points. And I think he had a couple 30-point games in a stretch as well. So that's definitely really exciting to look forward to as well. I don't know who's going to be starting or coming off the bench with Jordan Poole. It's just really hard to say. The ESPN actually has this as a starting lineup. It's pretty questionable considering Jordan Poole is actually the point guard on this list. I'll put it on the screen for you now really quickly, but it's really weird that they have Jordan Poole at the point guard along with Bilal Coulibaly at shooting guard. I think it would be perfect coming off the bench with this unit, but we have to wait and see what the Wizards have cooking up, I guess. But you guys actually are going to bring in Jonas Valanciunas as well this offseason, who's actually going to balance out your lineup really well. He's a stretch big, he can stretch the floor, and he's just looking not to prove anything, I guess, after having a lot of weight lifted off his shoulders with his expectations were extremely high playing next to Zion at the New Orleans Pelicans. So you're going to get a nice stretch 5 big. You guys can play a 5-out offense if you guys want to, but it's just up to the new coaching staff what they have planned. You guys are actually going to have the second worst record in the entire NBA, finishing the season 15-67. That is a massive ouch. My expectations for next season, you guys can get that to 25 wins. It's not hard. Surely you guys can do it. But the Eastern Conference getting more tough and tough every year. I honestly don't know. This is going to be a massive rebuilding stage for you guys. It pretty much was like that as soon as you guys said goodbye to Russell Westbrook all these years ago, because John Wall and Bradley Beal were not doing anything for you, even though John Wall went before. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, you guys get the gist of it. But my expectations for this team is you guys are going to have to be patient. This is another one of those teams which I've reviewed where the fans are probably just really pissed off at the point by now. But you guys just have to be patient with your organization. You guys will be there one day. Washington, I feel so sorry for you. You guys have not had much success at all in your entire franchise's history. I'm pretty sure if you want to stay down-packed with the GMs, they'll get you one day. It's just who knows when that day is going to come. But it's looking very promising and exciting for now. Letting all these guys go out this year is going to be great, especially Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma. To be honest, I don't see Kyle Kuzma there at the end of the season, not even come the trade deadline. But I'll give more opinion about that once it actually happens, or once there's rumours or something. But yeah, sorry it wasn't a long one today, boys, for the Washington Wizards. It's just nothing much I could tell you guys, other than you guys are going to be very, very bad. But anyways, the Washington Wizards fans, just be excited. I know I said that a million times now, just be patient. I feel bad for y'all for real. But anyways, this has been your boy QB. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here to never miss an upload. I'm doing this shit daily.